Hey guys, what's going on? This is Limitless coming at you with the new Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay. This is the first video that I've done in this game. It's taken me a while to get to this exclusive, but I figure I'd throw together a couple of guides just for some other players that might be new to this game as well as me. Now I'm doing the hunting trials in Nora. You come across this quest pretty early, level 8. You have access to it, and the first part of it to increase your efficiency with the bow is you're going to have to fire off these green canisters off the grazer enemies, and you have to hit 10 within a minute and 30 seconds to be able to get the blazing sun for this trial. Now you can do it in less time or more time. Less time the better. More time you get a blazing sun, and then after that it's going to be just a rising sun, and after that a half sun. And your goal really here is to get all the blazing suns for all the trials. You can get an achievement or a trophy for doing this, and then also it helps you as far as your other hunting trials quest. The more rising suns you have, the more access you'll have to the other trials. So the first part's pretty easy. You just want to stalk your prey pretty much. After you hit off a couple of the canisters, they're going to run, but the good thing about this is they run in herds, so it's not too hard to catch up to them. You'll see right here they're all just kind of standing there looking at me, waiting for me to come up closer before they all just kind of graze off. Now again, you have to hit 10 of them in a minute and a half, just fully stuck up in your arrows. At this point I had 30, I think it was, that I had for my quiver, and I was just following them around, hitting the backs. They have like 3 or 4 in the back, so it's really an easy target. Now the second part of this quest is you're going to have to kill these grazers with these logs that are set up along 2 trails in the hunting grounds. As you see right in front of me, that's a log pile. You shoot the front of it and the logs will come rolling down, and you need to kill 3 of the machines in 2 minutes. Relatively easy. It's just a little hard to predict which way they're going to run, because you want to scare off the grazers so that way they run down that path, and then as they're coming down the path you can shoot them down with the log piles. You can use a blast sling or any type of explosive to kind of get them to be a little more directional. They're going to run in the opposite direction of where they heard something. So as you see, I was trying to do it to the back left side of the grazer, so that way they'd run along the second path right here. I tried hitting the back of the logs, didn't seem to work, so it looks like you have to hit the front of them to get all of them to roll down. Now you have plenty of opportunity to do this. It's just a setup that takes a little time, because you have to wait for all the grazers to stop before you use your blasting again, and then get them to run back in the same direction. And then from there, just be prepared of which one you want to use. You can get them all in one go. The logs will kill all of them as long as all 5 of them are like huddled up. You see right here, I killed quite a bit of them just with one log pile. I mean, I think I got like 5 or 6. So that's it for this second part. You should be able to get this within under a minute and a half, so the 2 minutes really is overkill. The third part of this trial is probably the hardest to do, because you have to kill the grazers with the tripcaster, and you want to do it with the explosive one, the blast wire pack. As you see here, if you don't have the weapon, you can buy it from the merchant that's right next to the hunting trials. All the trials will give you access to the merchant, which sits right there, so you can buy any of the weapons you need to complete the trials. Now for this one, you need to kill 6 grazers with the blast wires under 3 minutes. A good way to set this up is to probably run multiple at one time. You can set up 3, 4, 5, 6, as many as you want on one path, and as long as you scare the grazers off, they should be able to all run through, and you'll be able to kill 6 in one go. I didn't try that for the first time. I just kind of set up a couple just to see how it would run, because this is my first attempt trying it. So after you set them up, again, you're going to want to use the blast sling. You're going to fire behind them and try to get them to run along one of the 2 paths. I set up tripwires on both paths just in case, because some of them will split up. They don't necessarily all run in a herd, but they will try to stay together. So you get a couple that go on that back path, that first path you encounter, and then more on the second path that's to my right here. And then afterwards they should run through, and you should be able to get all 6. It took me 2 tries as far as getting them to run through the trail the first time, and then running back before I got the trophy, or it might have been 3 times, but either way you want to set up your traps accordingly. And that one killed a couple right there. There was one killed on that back trail, and then what you want to do is just set up again and then have them run. back in the same direction. So that's it for this video. The Nora trials is the first one, so they're pretty easy. I just completed the second one, and I'll have a guide coming out for that in a little while. That one was a little more difficult, but it just helps you improve your efficiency with all the weapons you have, which makes the game a lot easier. So I hope this helps some of you guys, and hopefully this encourages some people to buy the game if you have not, or get a late start on the game as I have. But that's it for this video, so see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.